truth, I was only really only one person on my team with an X Factor, and that's Von Miller. But he gets fearmonger. So. Bro has TJ Watt, Jalen Ramsey, Keenan Allen. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be an annoying game, right?
Oh damn, you already playing already.
Who you talking about, little old man? This just is bet $5. That's the same hot dog. That's gross.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Jets.
Y'all can't get Steve
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
My name Chris Carson back in high school. You see that guy? Not so much anymore, buddy.
On your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Gone. A little juke. He's got Allen. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Maybe this will be the game that you taste the humble pie.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
What do you mean?
Who are you talking to? You.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Talking about what?
The coverage too good there.
I got a pie for y'all.
And it's 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
This kind of records how I usually start off like this, but I guess
line of scrimmage, the 37, 1st and 10. They go play action. Rivers. Man open is complete.
Yeah, he thought he was going deep, big homie.
Inside the 35.
Yes, sir.
30 yards, 29 officially. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man.
There he goes. He's that guy.
Touchdown, New York. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What up, guy?
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0.
Didn't you say something about Harvey Powell?
The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio.
I'm pretty sure those are good words.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Put the thing out.
The decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I don't know sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Oh, I lost to the Bills last week, 50 to 14.
They gotta beat your ass, dog.
It's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play.
You gotta take that.
Those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way. That's what all the guys are looking for.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's
that Von Miller in coverage?
And incomplete.
Was he in coverage this time?
Pretty sure that was Von Miller in coverage.
No, I don't think it was.
On 3rd and 9. Here's Gall.
Pretty sure that was on there.
Got him. Got him.
He goes down.
Got him.
Jamal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement because everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
See if they do that. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And brought down,
First
but
down.
able to get it to their 30-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game.
Oh, you almost got out of there, Jared. That was crazy.
They want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll
Not
leave it with a
expecting you to
2nd and
ball
3.
out.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rivers.
That was a bad pass. I fucked that all up. Jesus Christ.
It's the rookie from Washington, Taylor Rapp,
Oh, there's the one pick that I wasn't supposed to throw.
as he'll take it up past the 35.
I definitely meant to press X.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit,
Sorry, Sam, but you're not going to be able to run that ball.
how big that is.
Right here.
They punted away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ooh, Fred, you cannot drop that ball, dog. Oh, Fred.
When you see
Fred.
passes knocked down by those guys I call the
Fred.
frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers,
You
know
can't
that
drop
in their
that.
zone coverage, they were able to
can't drop
see
that.
the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Motion.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And that is
Oh my goodness, I did not
it
pick
was
that up
Tyrann
just
Mathieu,
now.
the Honey Badger, there to
I
knock
was
it
right
away.
there, too.
So touchdowns on their first 2
Good
drives,
time,
but looking
dude.
like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance.
Jesus, that was a foul. Nope,
A
never
big
mind.
boot that time.
That was cheeky. Kick the shit out that ball.
57 yards, the official distance. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal,
Oh, Jesus Christ, why'd I do that?
Intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey.
I cannot believe I threw that.
Position here right around the 10
I flew past the wrong fucking button.
Suddenly it's 1st and
I
goal.
Just throw it to Jalen Ramsey.
Interception.
Yo, I sure
Changing
did.
the situation here. This is Carson.
Right to him. Right to him. I pressed the wrong button.
That sends
Yeah.
him 2 yards in the wrong direction.
I'm about to say, why would you throw that? Jalen's right there.
Let's go. Doesn't matter. I got it back.
There's no way he threw a trick like that.
He's got the interception.
I pressed the wrong button, though. You know.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh,
They'll start the drive with Drake.
Oh, yeah,
Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Oh, yeah, outside.
2nd down, McKinnon.
Doesn't matter.
He's got a first down past the 30.
Almost got it.
All the way up to the 37-yard line. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Swerve that one.
Well, leads me to wonder about peeves. Maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop. Because you see the net result here.
I've been playing against TO since Madden
Don't give up that type of yardage.
I lost that big boy!
Touchdown, New York.
Well, he was knocked out here by himself.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead.
It was covered too.
Right upright, but he does get it to go. And that'll make the score 14-7.
Sure will.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Vecchio.
Don't make you choose, man. Don't make you choose.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Wow. Oh, what the? Hey, that animation is so crazy. Look at the animation.
Offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns. This becomes a pretty important
Tell me that
drive.
shit wasn't wild.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they just stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and
That's mine.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Nope. What you doing in this block now?
And just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, God.
Out to his left. And break the time.
Let's go, baby. We still need yards out of nothing.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it.
Ah, Derek McKinnon almost got out of there.
20 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. Screen play, McKinnon. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Nah, they can't keep messing with my
Now Rivers. He's got his
You
man. This is
want that
Tate.
food?
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch goes only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, but it wasn't, bitch?
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Watch this, Cass. I bet you I score.
From the gun, Rivers. And he's got it. He's in. Touchdown, Jets.
I'm gonna take that as he scored.
Golden Tate, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Vecchio. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Vecchio. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying
the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Did you join me or something, Drew?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business. The coach.
Good defense over there, boy.
Third down, knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the
I know you're throwing on a lot of
coverage.
pressure over there now. I know.
Attempted a deep ball,
I know.
but they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those
I've
to
been
actually
there.
hit
Okay,
in
no,
order
I
to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. A very good return there. Give them an even 20 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over the 1st and 10.
Shouldn't even run your punk ass over.
He can't hang. He's not gonna get me. Check. Check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Oh.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
So the ball's moved to about the 1
Ready,
after the
set.
penalty. First
Ready,
and goal.
set.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Wait. Hey, ready.
Go.
Rivers gonna try and
Oh,
save
I
it.
didn't get
He
it.
swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Still in the same lobby?
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is
Kenyon
in.
Drake.
Touchdown, New York. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
Well, I missed.
And the Jets will extend their
Oh,
lead.
he hit my
PAT
kicker.
would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
What a
We looked at each
asshole.
other right away. We knew that flag was coming in.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be taken short. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance.
That's it, bro,
I think
man.
they're out of patience here. This has to be a
get
drive
back
that
there.
gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Hill.
Oh,
And his
he
throw's
missed the
gonna be
pick completely.
incomplete. Keenan
This
Allen,
is
the
crazy.
intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Oh, no.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jerick McKinnon. In the final seconds of the first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That's fielded in the end zone. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Okay. Black 15. Hey, Rocket.
Rivers now. And Tate's got it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Throwing, Rivers. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Oh my God.
Jets touchdown.
The data just threw.
His 3rd touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to pour it on.
Shit, guys. I was trying to get rid of that shit.
Tavecchio to add the PAT. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball. just as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second down now. It's Carson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Got stuck on my fucking defensive end, dog.
Can't believe that my tight end couldn't outrun him.
Jonathan Allen was about to
Hill now to throw.
take that jump to like 25 yards.
And that will be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. You got to keep pounding away.
This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
he's got a man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
Now McKinnon.
No fucking way. That's some fucking bullshit.
It's a pickup of 4 to bring up 2nd down.
One-hand
I call that play a
kick.
success. A nice inside
shit,
run
all this shit.
sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
That shit bounced off this nigga's helmet, dog.
Just Leonard Williams with a pick.
Yeah, I rolled out this nigga. I was throwing it to my tight end coming across. This nigga bounced off this nigga's helmet and fucking went up
The
there.
run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Go ahead, let me get that for you, dog. Don't even worry about it.
Here again is McKinnon.
Oh, get back. Oh, my God, Cass.
10
Thank God
yards
you
is
missed
the
that,
pickup.
bro.
Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. first down. McKinnon. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They run it with McKinnon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Hey, Delta! Watch the whip.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Out there now, the lefty Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards
Jesus
deep.
Christ.
D-Hop give it to that nigga Cass.
The Raider offense.
That was a fucking stop by that nigga Carson Wentz, and that nigga D-Hop just fucking ridiculous. Nigga shouldn't have caught that shit, but
It
he
certainly
did.
is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better.
It's
about
one-on-one
yourself
coverage.
as
You know what
move
that
on
means.
to the next one.
Oh, no,
Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nah, that nigga. Who the fuck? Rashad Melvin? That's his name?
Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Can't believe you just tried.
Hill.
I'll hold you. I wasn't expecting to win that.
And he goes down.
There's D-Hop. That nigga's he's supposed to win those one-on-one.
Again, what else is new? He
That nigga.
continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Let me get that.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They're
My lineman
struggling.
just sitting
0 for
there.
6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
They just letting fucking them
Here's
niggas through.
Carson.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Hold on now.
A good pickup there,
that.
7 yards, but it
Give
brings
it a
up
chance.
4th down. They're already
This
slim.
nigga
Hopes are
Kelsey
gonna
was like,
ride on
I
this
ain't
one.
gonna go for that one,
They'll
though.
go on 4th down. On 4th down, Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller. And now possession's going to go over with the football at the 20-yard line.
Let's run that clock out.
Round 80! Like 50. We got to get
They'll run on 1st down. McKinnon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
No, you don't.
That's a lie.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Yo, let me holler at you, dog. You over here helping EA develop the game, son?
Already been decided.
Yeah.
They'll try and run
Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead and take his wins away,
he's
dog.
brought down right
How they did Reggie Bush back in 07? Yeah, we doing the
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one
that nigga ain't allowed. He getting all his shit taken, dog. The last Super Bowl, yeah, don't even worry.
He's got one.
That shit getting cleared off.
Denied when he's trying to get the second one.
Throw that ball, man.
Smack down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Oh.
You EA associate, dog. You
Minuscule
associate
gain,
with EA.
maybe
They
a
give you
yard
the
from the
wins, right?
6 to the 5.
No, not at all, man.
Two straight
Whatever
shots on the
he throws,
ground.
it's a
Now
dot.
on
Don't even worry.
third, do
He
you
don't
go
get
to
the
the air?
I think the possibility
You gotta cheat
exists,
codes.
and
You
if
put
you're
it in before the
doing
game.
probably
Nigga,
go
L and
play
R1,
action since you
R1
ran
down.
it twice.
Nigga, cheat.
But I often think
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
second
Fan
down
up
is the
when
time you go play
you
action and
shit,
throw the
though.
ball. I say
That nigga can
commit
see
to
what
the
defense
run
we in before we
and
even
think
play
about
the shit.
being
That's what they
four
say.
down
Whatever,
And
yeah,
they
come
are
up to
going to
press.
score again.
They give you the play to beat it.
Another touchdown as they
Cheat.
just add to their
Son of a
totals.
bitch.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum
my
going, full confidence
goodness.
going. But it's
Why
not just
was
their
he
own
on him?
confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see
say
them
he
coming
fell.
and think, we've got no shot to beat this
Fuck,
team.
I don't know how the fuck Christian Kirksey
That personal foul penalty is not going to help.
In these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Are you playing a game? Who?
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end
Oh,
line.
nice.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a
How
lot
is
of
it?
coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget
It was
today.
33 seconds left. He
Don't
just
forget
got
what
time
has
out.
happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize
Almost,
how
though.
poorly
Yeah.
everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth
Feel
time
like a
today.
cheater.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
So many times we end the game as we're recapping it. We're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Watch the screen. Hey, easy,
Oh, yeah, you're
easy.
cheating. Don't even worry about it.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Henry Anderson there on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just
That was
keep
a great
clock
lurk,
ticking.
Cass. I don't know. That nigga Quan Alexander fast as shit, dog, because he should. Oh, wow.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Go orange.
They'll keep it on the ground. McKinnon. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to go ahead and get another score. What do you mean take a knee?
And that just makes the final margin even more lopsided. I think they earned themselves a cold drink from the fridge.
There's no
Maybe
doubt
some
about
pretzels, too, some hummus. Go
it.
crazy.
See, we've learned, but we have learned the Madden way of doing things.
Yeah.
Let's
up the scores, yeah.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the
Yeah.
clock, though.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
went into their final
Played it all the way to the end, and you know
Let's
some
hope we're
coaches
running up the
preach
score.
that and tell their teams that's what they do all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
Oh, yo,
So for the
he had
Jets,
negative 31
the perfect
passing
season
yards.
remains intact as they move to 11-0
How many times did you
on
take
the
them off?
year. And they will
Huh?
hit the
How many
road
times
next
did you
week
take
to
them off?
take on the
No, it wasn't that
Cincinnati
many.
Bengals.
He was mainly
Meanwhile,
punting.
for the Raiders, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year.
About
And they'll try to
that.
get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
Nah, dog.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and
Feel
our
like-
entire crew. We'll catch you next
feel
time
like
right
you're
here.
lying.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, dog.